Man, you are looking at one of the most potent free radical scavengers in the citrus family. This bad boy right here, this divine sunshine orange, contains about 170 phytonutrients and about 60 flavonoids and bioflavonoids, all that work synergistically within the body to increase the vibrations, to alkalize, to gently detoxify, to boost the immune system. Guys, the orange is antimicrobial. I mean, how divine is this information? It's also anti-tumoral, has many anti-cancer properties, guys. But let me tell you, no one is consuming the orange in the proper way. They are simply consuming the orange squeezed out, and this is orange sugar water is what it is. No one is properly extracting the divine healing enzymes out of the orange, and I'm going to tell you how to do it today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process, and I'm going to share with you a dirty little secret about the orange juice industry that they don't really care to tell you much about. But first, let me tell you, okay, this is how we want to consume the orange. We want to lightly cut the peel away, but we want to retain as much of that white pulpy rind that's right underneath that peel as possible. Why? Well, because this is where all those phytonutrients are at, baby. And this is why no one is consuming the orange juice in the proper way. They're simply squeezing out the sugar water, and this is boosting the blood sugar, spiking the blood sugar rapidly, and people are literally packing on pounds from consuming all of this orange juice, and it's not natural, guys. You know, I told my neighbor that I was going to do a video on the orange, and she had just got back from the store, and she bought some orange juice. So she was telling me about it, and I asked her if I could borrow it for this video. And this is the one that she'd picked out, just simply orange brand, very popular brand, 100% pure squeezed. Here's the problem right here. We're at the very bottom, it says pasteurized. Guys, pasteurization of orange juices is not natural, and we do not want to be pasteurizing our orange juice. Let me tell you, when they pasteurize the orange juice, guys, they heat it up and they strip all of the nutrients out of it. Apparently, even when it says 100% juice and the label only has one ingredient, like orange juice, the juice is likely to contain flavorings out of chemicals similar to what perfume makers use. And they don't have to include this on the label, guys, because the synthetic flavor chemicals were derived from oranges. Manufacturers do this to keep the flavor of the juice consistent from batch to batch, and it's also because that if they didn't add the chemical flavor, the juice would be pretty much tasteless. After squeezing the oranges, guys, this is what they do. The juice is stored in these huge vats where oxygen is removed. That prevents the juice from spoiling, oftentimes for over a year, but this takes out all the flavor, is what it does. So in come the same people who make many of their perfumes for Dior and Calvin Klein, and they whip up some fake chemical flavor packs to add to the juice, such as Minute Maid and Tropicana and Sunny Delight. Guys, these are not natural, and these are all pasteurized, and all of the nutrients are stripped out of them. They're refortified with artificial nutrients. These types of bottled juices, guys, are not healthy. Our bodies are electric. They're designed to run off of pure healing, blissful harmony in the form of enzymes. These enzymes have to be alive, and how do we keep them alive? Well, we break that cell wall wide open, and we extract those divine phytonutrients in the form of enzymes by juicing it, baby, by juicing it. And when we juice it with the full rind intact. Of course, cut the peel away, but you juice it with all of that white part on there, and no one is doing this, guys, and I find it so frustrating because what we're consuming orange juice-wise is not orange juice at all. It is orange sugar water loaded with fructose that's spiking the blood sugar, and it's not natural. It's wreaking havoc in people's body. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do this. Now I've got two oranges roughly about the same size, okay? Actually, this one that I've got peeled is a little bit smaller than the one that I'm gonna juice the way the world juices it, and that's just to pull out the fructose water, and then I'm going to masticate this one, and I'm going to cut it up really quickly. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you what you can do with the peel, guys, because we don't want to just be throwing the peel away. If you look back over there, you'll see that I am diffusing orange essential oil. Well, you'll see I'm diffusing something, but it's orange essential oil. And let me tell you what the benefits of the orange essential oil are. And orange essential oil is anti-tumoral, it's a relaxant, it's an anticoagulant, it's a circulatory stimulant. Guys, it's rich in limonene, which has been extensively studied in over 50 clinical studies for its ability to combat tumor growth. I mean, how amazing is this information? This is the peel. This is from where I cut it off. All of those peels. And guys, let me tell you, this masticating juicer that I own will handle these rinds. If I cut them up really small and I feed them in one at a time, it will extract the oil out of this rind, and then I can diffuse it. This is what I'm diffusing now, guys. I'm diffusing my own orange peel oil, and it smells quite blissful. I mean, it's antimicrobial, and it's also a mood lifter. It's a mood enhancer. It's very, very uplifting. Guys, this is going to be the best juice in the whole wide world. This is going to come out so rich and so creamy because we have retained all of the phytonutrients that the orange contains. We're not just squeezing it out. We are breaking the cell wall wide open, and it's going to be a completely different color, and it's going to be a completely different texture than what the world will consume as orange juice. And this orange juice, it's not natural, guys. It's not natural, I'm telling you. Now here I'm going to cut this other one, and we're going to juice it the way that world juices it. Now please know, I've got an empty bottle here, okay, completely empty. And I'm just going to extract the fructose water here that's going to spike the blood sugar. Now please know that this one back here also has the fructose in it, but it's also got those 170 other phytonutrients that are going to work synergistically. Guys, this is a simple sugar we're talking about here. So when it's combined with all the other phytonutrients and the bioflavonoids, these work right away to fuel all of the cells in the body. We've got 1 trillion cells in our body, and they work synergistically to fuel the cells. But this is something totally different. What I'm doing now, this is not the way the orange is supposed to be consumed. Is simply by stripping the fructose out of it, because this does not contain the phytonutrients, guys. I love my masticating juicer too, man. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It does everything. It does everything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour. Look how rich and creamy this is. Holy cow. I just drank some, so my glass isn't really that clean, but it is empty. Oh my gosh, it's so rich and creamy. Look at that texture, guys. How glorious is this? Now, if you notice, I've got some black stones in there. Those are shungite stones, guys. You want to look into this. A shungite stone will take dirty, fluoridated, bacteria-laden water, and within 24 to 36 hours, it will completely restructure it and remineralize it. It'll strip fluoride and chlorine and chloramine out of the water, guys. You need to invest in the shungite stone. I'm telling you, it's like gold. And there's not that much of it. So start buying it up. I love it because it not only restructures the water, but it adds flavorings to the water. It's harmonious. Okay, guys, here's the test right here. Not only did the right one extract more with the smaller orange, but it's also much thicker and it's much creamier. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is really, really watered down here. This is just the fructose, guys, here on the left, and this is the rich, creamy, bioflavonoid packed, divine harmony punch for the body. I'm telling you, I love what the oranges can do. Did you guys know that the orange juice strengthens all of the capillaries in the entire body? All of them, guys, all of them. And they're discovering more and more benefits of the oranges every single day. They're discovering that it helps to protect the brain, helps with memory. But we're not consuming it right. We're consuming this sugar water and this poisoned, processed, bottled stuff. And this is not natural, guys. Learn to consume the orange juice the way the orange juice was to be consumed. And that is leaving that glorious rind on. Have a great day. Peace, love, positive vibrations. Get your orange juice on, baby. Thanks for watching.